Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in this world. This is Fresh Air on another one. And to be honest with you, when I say good morning, good night, or good afternoon, I don't try to take that off of nobody else. It's just kind of something I kind of picked up over the years, or over the few weeks, a few months, or I don't know. I don't mean I adopted that. Anyways, I wanted to talk to a specific friend of mine. You know who you are. I don't know. How do you express yourself to somebody that you feel a certain way, but you don't want to push them away, but you want to tell them, hey, I really dig your attitude, your motivation, the way you speak. I mean, you're getting better every day I see you. I mean, it seems like really fantastic, to be honest with you. Like, you don't even care about the followers. I mean, literally, it comes down to like, I mean, eventually we're gonna make sure we get the right following, the right measures, the new campaign, But we were talking about if you would, basically, if you had an Instagram, would you start over? Would you start over on all your socials? Basically, start over. Start fresh. New. Without all that fucking tied in, all that nonsense that's tied in with all these fake accounts, basically. I mean, it's inflated algorithms. It's happened on TikTok before. I've seen it before. Like, they gave somebody 1.8 million, and it's like, what? Their videos didn't even have more than 100 on each. It's like, what? So anyway, be careful about who influences you and how you get sucked into, somebody else's game, because basically they're selling you, their business, whatever they got going on, or an image, an idea, The problem with social media is like a lot of it's been overdone for 5 years now, so it's like, you're seeing the same stuff on reels, you're seeing, there's some new dances and stuff, and, things go trendy, but a lot of it is really nonsense. It's like, I'm trying to get to the point where you can get back to, like, new creativity, where people find new ways. See, like, like, we can't even use the effects, really, like the special effects, because it, like, takes away from like they say, it's too much to put on regular. You know what I'm saying? And like, it would be cool to have some of my cool little things I put together, put some music videos together and do it that way. But what I'm trying to say is the algorithm can kick you off anyways. If you have something with flashy or changes colors, whatever. And it's gonna say, it's not gonna give it to everybody. And that sucked. I thought it should be the other way around. The most creative you get, besides just reposting the video, like 90% of them, we gotta keep up to an image. That's what they do, right? Inflated minds, inflated followers. Basically, you go down the list, you go like, wow, some of those don't even exist. Like, why? Why would they follow with one follow? You know what I mean? Like, they're following 2 people, Instagram and that person. It's like obvious. But what I'm saying is it's so saturated out there, and it's hard to tell what's real and what's not anymore. But when you do find somebody that's genuine and straight to the heart, man, I dig that stuff. And that's what I'm about. That's what I like to see is people starting to learn about themselves. Some people have done that already. Some people are to the age where they don't even want to talk anymore, or get into learning more about their life. They feel like they're comfortable just the way they are, and they're just feeling like life's gonna be the way it is. But see, here's the thing: is your intellect is really simple practices that day to day it gets better and better, and your intuition starts getting mastered, and you start making better decisions based on a better consciousness, you know what I mean? And by utilizing that tool, like being one with yourself in the moment, you can literally hypnotize yourself into beautiful creations. That's facts. And doing that, when I was going through midlife crisis type thing, where I was like, man, my life is going nowhere. I was in the shadows. I was trying to heal. I was trying to get through a lot of my stuff, a lot of addictions, a lot of hate, a lot of things that were built up inside myself. All the hate I had on my own self. I was my own worst enemy most of the time, and I had to get on and start recording. And then I started recording music. I was at 21, and that was the best decision of my life, because I swear I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the music. Honest. And if I didn't have the people out there. I've been doing this for a while though, so when I say I like somebody, I'm not saying it just because I'm trying to get a rise out of somebody. And I can see how other people can see that. I see a lot of people I know with social media. I know it enough to where I can see genuine. I can see genuine people. I can see how it's set up. It vibes. It aligns with, what I like vibing with. And that's bettering ourselves. We don't always have to be in that energy, where we're always trying to correct it and fix ourselves. But at the same time, we naturally get better. Naturally, you're going to get better at what you do, is speaking or motivating people to have a conversation with them, their own selves, or their friends, or their family, Have a conversation and talk about some stuff, and learn to start, challenging ourselves to have that intellect with people, where we can have conversations, tough conversations even too, without losing our heads. Because really when it comes down to losing our heads, all we're doing is we're losing the opportunity to learn something, or at least hear from their perspective. You don't have to always agree with the other conversation. The thing is debating or talking about things that challenge our intuitions or the way we see life. Sometimes different eyes gives you different opportunities to see things differently too. A lot of times when I'm focusing the moment, I'm seeing things from different sides, but I could be incorrect. I'm not perfect. We're not perfect, but we trust our intuitions enough about most of our lives that has actually saved us in most cases, and got us out of situations where we knew if we started focusing on that, we'd probably be all out of our minds, because we'd go down a rabbit hole that we couldn't get out of. And I give mad respect to people that do go into rabbit holes and they see the the truth of whatever they're going through. Sometimes it takes time to go through them, but you're going through emotions and you're seeing what's unveiling to you. It's almost like divine timing. It's almost like, okay, you're the algorithm's giving you these videos. Eventually you're gonna have videos that tap into different areas of your emotional state of mind, because it already has an understanding of what you like, what you don't like, based on your swiping and all that. There's a lot of things to track you, and it sucks, It even tracks your facial expressions, and it starts giving you those ideas. If you're sad, emotion, you gotta get through, it's gonna give you some soft stuff. And that's where the authenticity is, like, if I'm genuine, I'm gonna keep myself real. I'm not doing what the rest of everybody else is doing. I'm already past that. Leaders lead. Followers follow. You know what I'm saying? You know what that means. Like, basically, keep on pushing, just like my friend said. Keep pushing. Post it, get going. Move something. Move from it. Don't get dwelling on it. Did I do it right? Did I do it? You're gonna learn. But I started doing stuff, and then I go back to it 3 years later, I'm going like, wow. Timestamp that. I was on point back then, but dang, I moved on and became the man I hope to be. Is a better understanding of my own self-worth, and who I am, what I represent. It's not all about me, it's about giving others that opportunity to get in their minds and start thinking. Think. What can I do differently today? Literally, it's it's all about understanding that time is right now. All time is now. Meaning the past is now, the future is now, everything's now. It's hard to imagine. But it's true. Everything's all right now. So you have that opportunity to change yourself. It doesn't take 6 months, 10 years, whatever. You know what I mean? It just takes that persistency in your mindset to really untap some of those great feelings that you can start feeling like you're actually making progress in your life. Because a lot of times we hold back and we don't want to identify what our problems are. And a lot of times you gotta do it alone. You know, do it on your own time. And you're gonna learn, like, you're studying or, you know, you're meditating. Oh boy, somebody's hit my throat chakra. It is Friday. I want you to have a good time. I want you to understand that I believe in you. I want you to understand that I don't know you personally, but I see you. And I see that you are shining bright. You're making moves right now that you're making me go. If you make me go off key, I mean, like, throw me off on it, you know, because normally I don't usually lust over females, you know, because, like, I'll see them, I'll acknowledge the beauty, but there's more to just the beauty. You have, like, you have that confidence that if I was in the same room with you, oh, we'd be battling in a good way. We'd be like, how the fuck? No, I'm saying, like, we'd be like totally clicking on the same levels to a certain extent that you want to accept and I accept. But goddamn, your vibes are just starting to shine. That's what I'm looking for. Somebody that can help keep me going, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been doing this for a long time and it feels like I'm doing it alone, but with you it'd be the most amazing. Even if we partnered up. Even if we partnered up and started working together and talking about some ideas and sharing each other's ideas, we get better and faster. Because you could just imagine what I have in my library. You know, a lot of stuff that intellect gets you to spinning. You're trying that different level of mindset that where you can get through a lot. So what I'm saying is, a lot of people don't comment. A lot of people don't hit the like. A lot of people don't, on mine at least. It's a broke account. It's all good. I had enough reports. You know, people reporting on this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because they hate on me. I don't know why. I mean, how do you hate on somebody that's trying, you know? And that's why I get exhausted, because it's like, when am I going to wake up in the morning and have my desires I've been working hard for, you know? Because I feel like God's going to, you know, eventually, God's going to show grace to other people that, yes, He is working miracles in my life. And I have Him to say thank you. We're going to get into some great things in the future. The future is bright. And I just want to say that I met a lot of people a lot of the years, in like 7 years now. Social media really has only been existing to the point where it is. You know, with Instagram to Musically, and then Musically to TikTok. Instagram, you know, all this other stuff, you know, those are pretty been similar. But I want to connect with you. Find a way that you feel comfortable to get a hold of me. And we'll connect. So if you want to leave a comment and then have me go wherever and provide you the information, that's cool. I mean, I would love to chat with you. Like, I think me and you would chat like all the time. Literally, we'd be like, you talk a lot, I talk a lot, and I've never met somebody that can talk a lot. Like you. Real talk. I think that's beautiful. That's sexy fun. Alright, God bless. Have a wonderful day. No weapons formed against you will prosper, and I pray that you will find discernment in what you do in your heart, and you will do what you can to be your best self. God bless.